The Tinsan Motorsport team travelled to Goodwood, where both Nigel Walton and Miranda Gibbs would be competing in the CMSCC Championship. Nigel would once again be double driving our MX-5, so was looking forward to working this storied track with a more powerful vehicle, and Miranda was excited to be experiencing this historic course as a driver for the very first time. The weather was extremely challenging on the day as the rain was constant and there was lots of standing water. Nigel and Miranda were able to get a first practice run in, although it was less like racing and more like driving very carefully to the supermarket. During Miranda's practice run, the red flag was thrown and we had to return to the paddock. The reason for the flag soon became apparent. Our friend Don had rolled his MGTF. Fortunately, despite the dramatic damage, Don emerged unhurt from the incident. Miranda was able to go out on track again to complete her practice run without incident, as was Nigel. However, two more of our friends in the CMSCC were not so fortunate. Ian wagged the back end of his BMW Z3 coming out of the chicane and sideswiped the barrier, while Nick suffered a major incident in his Lotus Esprit. While Nick and Ian were able to escape any serious personal injury, it was becoming clear that the weather was making the event unsafe. With the standing water on the track making the risk of aquaplaning very high even on the straights, many people were already packing up to go home, and the decision to abandon the event was made shortly thereafter. With no one having been able to complete a timed run, the Tinsan team departed as we were planning to travel all the way up to Worcestershire to compete in the Shelsley Walsh Hill climb the very next day. And we'll end by showing you a few clips from the practice runs to demonstrate just how treacherous the conditions were.